Hello. I'm just feeling a little bit bored, so I thought I'd do a quick live to see if anyone's awake. Is there anybody out there? Let's have a look, wait for a little while, yeah. See if anyone comes in. Sort of like a little chit chat, a little beep beep, you know, rabbit rabbit. I'm trying this new night mode they've got on StreamYard at the moment. It's a lot easier on the eyes and I can see it a lot better. So if anyone's going to do a StreamYard, I recommend it, yeah. Because the old StreamYard used to be a bit blurry, it used to be a little bit grey, but this is quite precise. A lot better than the old one. I'll just give it 5 minutes anyway. If anyone wants to join, that's fine. Hmm? You can pop up and have a chat with me. You can do what you like, have a sing-song, whatever. I've got the old blurry background on. Blurry. I'll sing you a little song with while I'm waiting. Oh, somebody's viewing. I can see 3 people viewing now. Oh. Speak or forever hold your peace, like I say. Hey, how you doing, David? You want to pop up? We have a bit of a chat. I'll drop the link in the chat if you want. So I'll get the link. Oh, there. If I can remember how to do it. Oh, bollocks. Come on. Oh, you good there, are you? Okay, doke, mate. I'll put the link down anyway, just in case. I'll pin it, I think. Hey, Joe. How you doing, mate? Let's pin that link. Yeah, if anyone wants to come up and have a little bit of a chit-chat. Yeah, good evening, Joe. Morning coffee? No, it's in the afternoon. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here, Joe, yeah? I know it's round about 8. Well, I don't know what time it is in the States, but maybe good time for your coffee, yeah. Yeah, the link's pinned if you want to pop up and have a bit of a chit-chat. Angel won't be joining me today. She's visiting her brother. It's her niece's birthday. So they're having a bit of a party. Well, it's her niece's birthday tomorrow, to be correct. I'll give you a little bit of a song, okay? Let's have a look. What we got? Doing, mate?
How you doing, brother? You good?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, I've been amusing myself. I haven't been on sort of live streams. I've just been looking at this.
It's entertaining, isn't it?
The absolute avalanche of nonsense that's going on around the world. You know,
Did you see him at that
it is
NATO meeting?
absolutely
Did you see him
stupid.
at that NATO meeting?
Oh yeah.
Well, he said Vice President Trump was the best.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Worry him.
It is worrying, yeah. But you know, everybody who's watched any other news on YouTube has seen this for a long time, and they're all acting as surprised that it's all happening now. You know, but
it's because they're I think they're still against Trump. They just anyone to run against.
Oh yeah, they got Trump derangement syndrome, and all a lot of them.
You got an echo there.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to take my doodah off of stereo.
Doodah.
Yeah, me doodah. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
There you go. Have you been all right? All good?
Yeah, we've been absolutely fine. Yeah.
That's good. Enjoying the summer?
Oh, sort of. It's a bit overcast and a bit cool today, David, down here.
Oh, you ain't got the sun today?
No.
It's baking inside, mate. Absolutely
Is
baking, man. Yeah, gone to the beach later on, man. It's like sun's out.
Really? Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, you're not going to go around searching for bodies in suitcases and
should you worry about that?
Yeah,
terrible, isn't it? They call them that. They've caught the dude now down in London.
Yeah, some Colombian bloke or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Colombian. Yeah, national.
Yeah.
I don't know why you come to Bristol to dump the bodies. Like, ain't that bad here.
Well, I imagine he was going to sling them over the bridge, but he couldn't. You
can't do terrorists because it's like you get like a lot of suicides out there. It's all fenced off, so you wouldn't be able to throw the bodies. Weird. I don't know why you come here.
Yeah, I know. He's probably heard about this bridge and gone up there and thought, "Oh bollocks, I can't do it." You know.
There's like 2 woods either side though where you could dump bodies all day long. I don't know why you actually went. Yeah, strange, man. It's a bit of a weird. Yeah, come out in the end, wasn't it? The story.
Yeah.
I guess it might be something to do with like like country drug lines.
I would have thought so, yeah.
I reckon he's trying to prove a point by dumping the bodies back in an area for some reason, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a weird story, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's Angel doing? Terrell good?
Yeah, she's wound in Cebu at the moment with her family on vacation.
Birthday to celebrate?
She celebrated her birthday last week.
Oh, was it last week? I missed that.
Yeah. And it's her niece's birthday tomorrow, so she's visiting her brother today.
Oh, that's nice, then. Family get together. It's cool.
Yeah, it's good. But the trouble is the signal when they're in the province is very, very bad.
It's not very good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you miss each other then, don't you? That's the problem. If you ain't got that communication.
Yeah,
man. Just make it
tough. What she does, she calls me when her bars on her signal are enough, to call down. So
yeah, I feel for them over there. The connection, man. It really, it does suck.
Yeah. And it's been heavy rain where she is at the moment, so she hasn't been able to.
Yeah, the weather didn't help, does it, over there? If they got storms and that, makes the signal worse, doesn't it? At least she's with family having fun. That's one good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we all need that, didn't we? A bit of family time. How's your son, Ter? All good?
Yeah, both are okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Well, Dean, the one with I told you he's got this Nissan Pulsar. He's had it for years. It's
Yeah, you
quite a
said
bad
before.
car.
Yeah.
Well, he's got that. He's put that into a shop now, and they're completely renovating it from the ground up. So
it's worth doing. Terry said they're worth money.
Oh yeah, worth a lot of money now. Yeah.
Is he going to keep it and take it to shows and that, Terry? Or
he probably is. I don't think he'll ever get rid of it. It's his baby. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's good. That's good, man. Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, you don't see many of them at the shows. To be fair,
no.
Now. Worth spending the money on.
Yeah. But he's stripped out. He's been helping where he can do, but to save cost.
Of course,
so he's stripped out all the inside, and he's found all the rust spots in the floor pan and all that. And
yeah, you can sort it out, can't you? As long as it ain't nothing major.
He's got it in the shop. He's got it in. It's the father of the. Do you know the woman who used to be on Top Gear, and then she had her own program? I can't think of her name now.
Not Vicky.
Yeah.
The one who went to Fifth Gear in the end, Vicky.
That's it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's her dad's shop. He's got.
Oh, really? Oh, that's why he knows what he's doing there.
He specialises in Mini Coopers and Minis.
Oh, right, I got you. Oh, it's in safe hands, then, isn't it? Fair play. That's what Richard Hammond started doing, didn't he?
That's
right. Garage and that, didn't he? Like workshop. Yeah, I've seen that show a few times. Pretty good.
Yeah, I follow a lot of car and motorbike vloggers on YouTube as well.
Yeah, there's a load on YouTube, isn't there? I like them as well, especially the classic stuff.
I like the classic stuff. Yeah.
These Nissans are pretty built though, Terrence. You shouldn't have that much problems with it. Like they're all galvanized. You get a bit of rust, obviously, because of the car, but it should be fine. Not actual chassis and that.
Yeah, well, his was an import from Japan. He bought it from Japan, and
it was from over there then. Yeah, so if you
so it was already right-hand driver. He didn't have to convert it because they drive on the right side of the road in Japan as well. You know.
Yeah. So you ain't got to change anything either, have you?
No.
Fast cars, though, man.
Oh, it's stupid fast for the size
of it. Scary
fast,
isn't it? Yeah. It's scary. Me, I had one of these Skylines. That thing was rapid.
Oh, yeah.
Used to drink fuel, mine. It was murder for fuel, but
yeah, you can chip them up to over 1,000 horsepower. Them old Skylines, and you don't really have to do a lot of work to the engine. You know,
no, they're designed like that, aren't they? But there's so much room inside these Sky. I was surprised how much room was in the back.
Oh yeah.
Because he had the four-seater version. I think it's
they're proper four-seater.
It's a proper family car, but with a massive engine, basically. The chaps know what to do. Fair to them. And a boot as well, Terry. You got a massive boot as well.
Yeah, and a boot. Yeah.
Quickest way you get shopping,
yeah, it is, mate. Yeah. Exactly. How's Heidi? How's Heidi, David? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's all right, mate. Yeah, she's spending time with Gab today. She's doing well.
That's good,
yeah, she's been doing right. I was going to say, have you seen brother Jacob? I haven't seen Jacob for a while.
I haven't. He puts up a lot of silent live streams, I've noticed, but I don't really go to silent lives because you know me. I don't like
watching. I usually do.
I don't like watching a fucking pot plant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless there's a few in the chat box chatting, I don't really hang
out.
Thumbs up and then I get on. Then I know what I mean. I haven't seen him for a good while. I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah.
I think our Ben's off a couple of months. I think Ben's off to the Philippines. He said.
Is he really? That's good.
Yeah, he's going soon. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to meet up again with Savvy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't bother going to lives, a lot of lives anymore, David. So I used to
stay on your radio.
I used to be on everyone's live stream.
Yeah, I think singing in that terror. Well, it's a bit. Community's a bit different nowadays. More, don't want to say it, but it's a little bit more toxic nowadays.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better just to stay in your own group, innit?
Yeah, I spent a bit of time with Franceschi the other day. We sang a few songs.
I can do it. She all right?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I haven't seen
It
Frank
all
for ages.
seems where she is at the moment in Israel is sort of like it's calmed down, it's settled down,
Well, that's
which is a
good.
good thing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because
Because
there's a lot going on, isn't there, over at the minute?
well, she had to be evacuated very quickly because that's where they all came in from, that part of Israel.
She was in that area. I remember. Remember what area
Mm,
she was from now. Yeah, scary stuff, isn't it?
yeah. Oh,
Scary.
Christ, yeah, yeah.
How long she's safe, that's all that matters. Hopefully, like they find a resolution, Terran.
Oh, yes, I hope so, yeah.
Well, they've been warring for that long, haven't they? But I thought it did calm down for a good while, didn't it? To be fair.
Well, nobody likes to see war, David. Nobody likes to see it, you know.
Exactly, Terran.
And you know, the solution to it all, who knows? You know what I mean? It's so complex. It's so complex out there.
That's the problem. Yeah, it's been going on for
Well,
how
it
long
has, yeah, yeah.
hundreds of years, isn't it? Hundreds of years. But like you
Yeah.
said, they just need to get together, really. But it's hard to do that, isn't it? It's hard to get them together and come to an agreement.
Well, it is, yeah, yeah, yeah.
They both want different things, a bit like Ukraine and Russia, isn't it? They're trying to find a resolution.
Yeah, I know.
And then you've got all the other countries intervening, don't really make it any better either, to be honest.
Yeah. But the trouble is, David, like you know, there's a lot of people in power behind the scenes who want this sort of thing to generate the arms race, you know, so they're making money for their country.
Yeah, they want the war machine to carry on, don't they?
Yeah, I won't say too much about it because I got banned for 30 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I won't mention that. I didn't know that, Ter.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Be careful to speak about things like that on here. I thought it was like got through, but I didn't realise that you can actually get wow.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? Just your opinion as well, was it? Nothing.
It wasn't even me, David. I had somebody up on my panel.
Oh, right.
And because I was a channel owner, I suppose they sort of banned me, but they didn't ban me. They gave me a strike.
And I had unfair, though, isn't it? Because it's not your opinion.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you don't know what someone's going to say before they open their mouth, really, do you?
And I had to do one of these YouTube go back to school classes to be a good boy.
Yeah, what's that about? I can't believe, yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to answer multiple questions, and if you don't get them right, you get a second chance. And if you don't get them right,
because you're in the program thing, Tara, is it? Is that what
yeah,
you've got to do? Ah,
yeah.
right, I got you. That's why you never get that thing done.
To abide by the community guidelines, you know.
Well, you know, you've been on there long enough, Terry. You know what you can and can't say, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Be careful who you have up on the panel then.
Yeah, but it's just a bit stifling, you know. You want to have a decent conversation, but you've got to guard yourself with what you say, you know.
Yeah, I think we learned pretty quick, didn't we, with YouTube? Like politics and religion, be very wary of it when you're chatting about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to be.
Well, I remember in the early days, David. I don't know if you remember, but Heidi got banned once.
Oh yeah,
she didn't even know what it was. I didn't really know what it was until I went into the studio, contacted YouTube, and they sort of like told me the outlines of what was gone on. You know,
what's that based on again? Remind me, Terry. I remember it happening. I just can't remember what it was about.
She never found out what it was, David.
Oh, they never actually told her what.
No. Probably. See, if you get a community guidelines strike, they never really detail what you've done wrong. You're supposed to guess. You know what I mean?
Right. You've got to go back and check yourself
Yeah.
Try and figure out what you've done wrong. Yeah.
But I mean, in them days, nobody was talking about anything. It was just having fun. You know, it was just.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Obviously, when the thing come along, I mentioned a word, but you know what I mean. When the big C thing come along, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They jumped on that, didn't they? About people talking about it, which you can understand, like for the fear factor side of it. But
yeah,
I mean, I'm all for everyone having an opinion online, as long as you're not pushing it on other people. I'm fine with it. At the end of the day,
yeah.
There's discussion in there, and then they're pushing it on. Same with religion, though, Taryn. You get with religion on some topics when you get into it, you've got to be careful.
Yes.
It's always someone ain't gonna like what you're saying, but it's like real life, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Like everything that people are going to say to you, but you don't have to agree with them. You can still discuss it to a point.
Yeah, but people can't discuss anything anymore, David. They just lose their temper straight away, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, straight into a rage. Well, I was on the panel the other day that do. Well, not a religious nut. I wouldn't say he was a nut, but very, like, obviously a Catholic, very, you know what I mean? Yeah, oh, bless him, he had his faith in that, but I didn't really agree with everything he was saying. Like, so we were discussing it. He got his hair off pretty quick with me.
All right, yeah.
I thought, wow, like getting mad over this. Like, it's very weird, man.
Yeah, you're not allowed to
even want to discuss it. Like,
you're not allowed to have an opinion. You have to agree with everything they say, you know.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't so much your opinion, Terry. He was trying to push it on me, like telling me like I'm going to hell, and like if you honestly, he was dropping all these links in the background. He's like, you need to read this. I was like, I said like I've looked at the Bible as much as I wanted to in my life, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I said to you, I went to a Catholic secondary school, so I had it rammed down me throat for 5 years, Terry. That was enough for me, thanks.
That's right, yeah.
I was trying to respect his opinion. I was trying to, you know what I mean? But he wasn't having none of it. I don't know, whatever it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you probably know, but I'm an atheist. I don't believe in none of it. But you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. If it gives them comfort in their times of sorrow, that's fine by me. You know.
I'm like you, Terry. I don't really believe in it, but like obviously I understand what faith is. You know what I mean, everyone's got faith in it. Hasn't got to be a god, in my opinion. But like I'm never going to knock anyone's opinion for what they believe in. I haven't got no right to do that at the end of the day.
No, the things where I sort of draw the line is when they blame God for their actions, not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No, it was God's will. It was God's will I done that, and
some things just happen for a reason, nothing to do with God or whatever. Or when they ask God for stuff that like just stupid little things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what never made sense to me, Terry. Do you know what I mean? Like, thank God for if you wake up as a beautiful day, then thank God. You know what I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But just because you want a new iPhone, God ain't gonna help you out, is he? Come on, you're gonna have to get off your ass and put some hard work in, ain't you, and buy one. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, unless you're good friends with Mr. Beast.
There you go. Yeah, he might send you a free one if you're lucky. Yeah, it takes all sorts on there. That's the joys of YouTube, I suppose.
Yeah. I saw something on YouTube that he's building 100 houses for the homeless, Mr. Beast.
He's a really good guy, he is. Yeah. Out of all the influence, well, he's class influence. Yeah, I really like him.
Yeah.
There was another guy. I don't know if you know him, Terry. He was a gamer. I don't, Dr. Disrespect or something, I think his name was. Did you remember that guy?
No, don't recall the name now.
He was one of the biggest he had like so many millions and millions of followers, and he like lost his channel in a matter of like 2 months because he got caught chatting to like a 15-year-old girl or something.
I did see something about that.
So all his sponsors like deserted, which rightfully so. I mean, it come out in the end, it was true, but literally went from number one like to like disappeared now. That's how quick you could lose everything.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, weird, isn't it? I quick how fast they rise and how quick they can fall as well. They forget that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yes. Yep.
But Mr. Beast, I like him. He's always been a genuine stand-up guy. Like what he does with his money, use it for a reason.
One of my pet peeves is on some of these car channels that they've got all these exotic cars, right? And they wreck them. Just for the content, you know. And you're thinking, these people spend millions. They're earning millions just to, you know. Obviously they're popular because they can afford to they can afford to buy the product in the first place or rent. They lease their products, don't they? They don't never buy them.
Yeah. Most of the time they do lease them, don't they? These supercars are stupid money,
and then they rag the shit out of them, and then you know, people think it's great, you know.
Yeah, you know as well as me, like same as the TV shows, like remember on Top Gear used to get a lot, they wouldn't lend them a car if they were going to do something stupid with it, because they don't want their car to be shown like that.
Of course,
I mean, Top have a lot, didn't they? They used to mean about Ferrari all the time, like they wouldn't lend them new cars because they knew they were going to fart around a track. Do you know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you should do that to a nice car anyway. At the end of the day, should you? You know what I mean, it needs looking after.
No, but when you get my point is when you get the viewers like I can't speak for you, but like myself, you know, we could never dream of owning something like that, and you see these people just ruining this, you know.
Yeah.
But the other thing I can't understand is why these cars cost that money.
Yeah, I never worked that out. I can't. It fathoms me. Like when they're up in the millions and millions. Like
Yeah, I know.
they're
Yeah.
lovely pieces of they're luxury pieces of art. Don't get me wrong. And they're all carbon. And I understand the man hours in the tech R&D that's gone into it, but
Yeah.
physical wise, Terry, they're not worth that, are they? Never worth that money.
No.
Status symbol, I suppose, Terry. I guess that's what it comes down to.
Yep.
More than anything.
I was watching another vlogger who's bought the latest Ferrari. It's a hybrid and it's the latest one. And he couldn't get it insured.
Oh, he couldn't even get insurance on it.
No, he couldn't get it insured. He done this big report on trying to get insurance and how he was getting refused and from everywhere. And he had a brainwave. He messaged one of his buddies who's got the same car, and he said, "Well, how did you get this insured?" He said, "I can't get it insured." He said, "Well, give me 5 minutes. I'll send you my broker's number, and you can have a word with him." Within 10 minutes, he was insured.
See? So who you know, innit?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
But he was showing like a 17-year-old and a 1 litre Nova trying to get insured, like £23,000.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane, man.
Absolutely mad, isn't it?
We got the end of last year, our little niece, she passed her test. So my other sister, she had like a little sporty Yaris. So she upgraded her car, so she gave the car to her. And that was only a 1.2 Terra, and I said she's got no chance of getting insured on that first car. And she put it on the parents in the end. She had to, and she's still like $2,000 on the parents. This is insane, man. She likes to drive it so far, Terra. She's got a thing on there, like so she can only drive it at certain speed as well. So they're literally watching it. There's all data tagged in that. But she's still paying £2,000. I know she's just started to drive and she's going to have a knock in that. We get that. We want her to have that car because it's a safe car more than anything else. Speed is a very safe car, the Yaris too. Yeah, I feel for the kids, man. I really do. Really feel for them.
Yeah, that's what I done with my 3 kids. When I was old enough to buy a car, I used to sling them on my insurance. You know,
just get up and running.
Just so they can get a feel for the road. And
that's all it is.
After a time, I used to say to him, "Come on, you've got to put your hand in your pocket now and sort yourself out."
Yeah, because obviously the longer they're on your insurance, they're still going to be paying a lot when they start on their own.
That's right. Yeah,
when I started driving, I was on our dad for a few years.
When
I get a bit of a discount now. I've been driving for like 2 years. I was like 8 for 6 when they still quit me the same. Just like, but you could get away with a lot more back then, couldn't you? You can't do it now.
Oh yeah, you could get away with it.
Driving no insurance. When you got pulled, you just get a producer and you know what I mean? You just sort out after. But nowadays, there's all AMP cameras and you're already caught in you.
Yeah. Talking about getting producers, my son Dean, he used to have a Fiesta. It was all lowered. It had a bomb exhaust pipe on the back. You know, it was
that's terrible.
He had like 1200 watt stereo in it, so it used to shake along down the road. And the amount of producers he used to get a month, you would not believe it.
I can imagine.
And it was from the same copper who's seen his license and his insurance the week before, or the day before, but they still give him a producer.
They just harass you, don't they? They literally just harass you, until you get rid of the car. I've had that with a few cars, Sarah, when I was growing up. Just not, and it's always the same police. Like it's the same station, isn't it? They know what cars are going around. They just literally look for you. Literally go out and look for you when they're bored.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Yeah, so in the end, we went to court with it, you know, because it was getting so ridiculous. So I applied for a court hearing about it, and the magistrate, she was brilliant. She said, "He's obviously been sought out and picked out."
Yeah.
And she said, "If it happens again, just let me know, and I'll put a definite stop to it." And we didn't have any more after that.
See, because he had a warning, didn't he? Which rightfully so. At the end of the day, that ain't his job, is it? To victimize people like that. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I remember that well. That was he was shitting himself in court, but he had a good case.
Yeah, it's not nice going to court. It's like the worst thing in the world, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Because you always think about what the worst possibility is. You know what I mean? That's what you always think of, innit? But like you said, if you're in the right, you know what I mean? Your solicitor's telling you like you've got a good case, and the chances are you're going to win anyway. So he
Yeah,
done
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
terrible. He went driving around like a lunatic, just the fact that he liked a different style of car. That was all it was.
Exactly. Most of the time he was parked up somewhere with
That's what
just
most
talking
kids
to
do,
his
mate.
mate.
Yeah, that's what most
You know?
kids do. Like the worst
Mm,
they could get them for is like noise abatement. That's all they could
mm,
do for. They're all in a car park. They can't really moan them, can they? They're not whizzing around
mm.
dangerous driving.
Yeah.
Jealousy, I suppose, Ter.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
don't like to see a young chap spend his money on his car.
Mm.
That's what a lot of it comes down to.
The funny thing is, I mean, that old wreck he had, nowadays, if that was done, that'd be worth a bloody fortune.
What Mark was it, Ter? 2, I guess.
It was one of, huh?
Was it the Mark 2 Fiesta or was it the Mark? I guess the
Oh,
Mark 2, wasn't it? The
no,
square.
Mark 1.
Oh yeah, the Mark 1. Wow, they are rare as
Really
hell
old
to
one,
see
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I rarely see them now. I haven't seen one
Mm,
for absolute years. Mark 2s I still see at the shows and that, but Mark 1s,
yeah.
beautiful looking cars they are. I can't say that name. Angelis. You have to say that one there. Angelis. Sorry, my friend. I'm not very.
Mm. Yeah, thank you for coming anyway. Yeah, thank you for
Welcome
coming
in.
in.
Welcome in.
Welcome in, yeah. Yeah, she's a Brazilian by the looks of it.
Ah, Passat.
I think she's got a Western husband or boyfriend.
Ah.
Looking at the avatar.
I'm gonna have to copy the name now. I'm afraid
Hmm.
because it's easier. But I've got to give you a welcome. Isn't he polite? Ah, there you go. She's spelled out Ang by Sa Ya Sa Aleman. Yeah. Ah, that's easier. That's easier when you break it down. There you go. Bless you. Yeah, helpful people on YouTube. Bless them.
Mm.
And I forgot to say congratulations, Tara, on getting monetized, brother.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
well, it wasn't. That was sort of Angel's doing. Like I've never been interested in being monetized, but she said, "Why don't you go for it? You've got enough watch hours. You've got enough
Oh, I'm glad she
content."
pushed you to go for it, Tara.
Mm.
Yeah, it's worth doing. It's worth doing.
Yeah, but
Make a
I'm
bit of
not.
money out your content while you're doing it, Tara. I know you're like me. You enjoy your content either way, whether you're getting paid for
Yeah,
it or not.
yeah.
But it's
The
nice to earn a
thing,
little bit in it. It goes towards your
mm,
equipment in that.
yeah, the thing is though, David. I mean, my content is mostly singing, so I don't get anything for that. I don't get paid for that anyway because
You'll
it's
still
got
make something though, won't you,
claim.
Tara? I guess.
Yeah, sort of like
On views in that, I suppose.
20% of whatever it's worth, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, but it's something better than nothing, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
I know you do it for the love. I know you. I know how much you enjoy. Well, I know how much
Mm.
music is to your life, Tara. I understand that. That's good to hear, Bruce. I'm glad you're doing well, brother. Glad you're doing good, man.
I was umming and ahhing whether to do another live stream today or not because I don't know. Sometimes you get a lot of nonsense, but
Mhm.
you know what I mean. I just fancied having a chat with other people.
Yeah, I get that sometimes. I
Mm.
haven't even got StreamYard anymore, but Heidi did set me up on hers. You can put more than one account on there.
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
You can link it up, but she done
Mm.
that about a month ago. But I'm a bit because obviously it's on her main account. I'm a bit dubious about doing it on my own, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we always kept it a separate thing, Ter. Like
Mm.
that with YouTube. Like she ran her channel, I ran mine, sort of like. But
Mm.
yeah, I do miss streaming. Every now and again, I do miss streaming. The fun in that.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
like the Ray streaming now. That's quite cool. My brother Ray.
Oh right.
He's right into it now. He's right
Mm.
into it. Doing his
I
quizzes.
know. He's singing as well.
Yeah, so yeah. All the
Yeah,
years we had him like in the
yeah,
chat box.
yeah. Yeah.
And we was like, "We'll get you a microphone, Ray, get you up here, like." And I didn't think he'd ever come up, Terry. I got to admit, I didn't think he'd ever do it. Obviously, when Diane passed away, he wanted something to do, like, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss
It's
her,
always
man.
a very sad time in someone's life.
Of
Yeah.
course it is. Yeah.
And it's good that he could sort of like bring yourself out of it and sort of, you know, have
Yeah.
a good time. Yeah.
And he's got a good group around him, Terry. He's got a really
Yes,
good group around him. Yeah, every time I go quite often to his quizzes and that, and they got a really good group over there. Really friendly and that. Yeah, really welcoming that. And there's Ray in it. It's always good fun with Ray.
It is. Yeah.
Humor's amazing. Like, he likes his ska music. Definitely like
Oh,
you, Terry.
definitely like ska. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves all that. Singing away, bless him. Likes to hear his voice. Just nice to
It
hear his
is.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think last time he was, I did pop in there last time. I didn't chat in there, but he was singing up there. I thought, good for you, mate. You know.
Yeah. Nice to see it, isn't it? Nice to times we've encouraged, not just Ray, but you imagine people like, you can tell when they're a bit nervous, they don't really want to come up and sing, but they do. You know they do, but they just haven't really got the bottle to do it.
Yeah.
So you want to encourage them, but you don't want to make them. You don't want to push them too much. You want them to do it in their own time.
Well,
So
of
it took
course
me a
not.
few
No,
years,
no.
but yeah,
You
it's good.
want them to feel comfortable when they're up talking to other people, you know? It is a
Exactly.
bit
Yeah.
well, you know yourself, David, you know, when we first started, we was very, very sort of like nervous about it
Yeah.
and but then you think to yourself, "Why not?" You know, it's only just us, you know, it's only just for fun. We're not trying to be superstars, we're just having a good time.
Oh, exactly that. Terrorist. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I think everyone gets nervous. I haven't known anyone who's just jumped up on a panel and thought, "Oh, this is easy." You know what I mean? Everyone
mm,
does dead air, don't they, at the beginning? Everybody.
yeah.
I miss Armani, I got to admit. He done me head in for years. Now I'm missing him now. He's never about. He's busy, and he bless him.
Yeah. He was in the background
Where did
on
you?
Angel's live stream before I got there, and he sort of banned somebody on there for being a bit, you know, naughty and whatever, but
Good for him. Yeah, he's a good mod, man. He's a good mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always about. He is always about. You just don't. He don't
Yeah,
chat that often. He told me he's
yeah,
staying out of it a little bit, but yeah, he's a
yeah,
great mod. He's been around long as us, Terry, so he can see. He can smell a troll before they even before they
mm,
type. Really, he knows the types.
yeah. No, I don't know how to speak Tagalog. I'm getting taught a bit of Bisaya and a little bit of Tagalog, but it just goes in one ear and out the other because
Yeah, a bit like I'm afraid I'm the same.
yeah.
Little words, but that's about it.
Mm.
6 years.
I know a few naughty words, but you know, nothing sensible.
Well, I think you know more than me, Tara, to be honest. So
Mm.
if you're not comfortable doing it, I'm definitely not comfortable.
Mm. It's like when I was living in France, David, I could understand everything they said to me, but I didn't have the confidence to speak back, you know?
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, Tara, to be honest.
Because you always make, you know, you have I said that right? You know, have made a mistake or whatever, you know?
It's a lot of it's through pronunciation, isn't it? Not so much knowing you
That's
know what the
right,
word
yeah.
is, but you don't
Mm,
want to say it in the wrong way. You don't want to offend no one, basically.
mm. I was telling Angel when I was living in France, I went to a restaurant and we had the main course, that was okay, yeah. And then the girl come up and said, "Monsieur, dessert?" Like, "What would you like for dessert?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, petit purée, s'il vous plaît." And she laughed at me. And I said, I looked at my friend and I said, "What's she laughing for?" And
Yeah.
he said, "You just asked for a small mouse."
Small man. I knew small. I wasn't sure what the other
Yeah,
word was when they said that.
yeah.
Then. Small man.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, that ain't on the menu, that ain't.
Yeah, but you know, that was just funny. I was just like,
They don't mind that, though, do
yeah,
they? They
no,
understand.
that's just an
Like,
example,
everyone's going to
yeah.
understand the language.
Mm. And they always like it when you do attempt anyway, so when you
It's
attempt
the
it,
effort, Tara, more
it
than
is, yeah,
the
yeah.
achievement, I think, in it with a lot of
Mm.
countries. They respect that you're trying. And they're willing to help you out as well, aren't they? If you do stumble along the way, sort of like,
Hello, Killer Smile. How you
hey,
doing?
Killer, how you doing? This, you're a good supporter, Killer.
I find it easy now, David, when I'm looking at the chat, I'll just look at my phone instead.
Oh, you do it all through WhatsApp through StreamYard, Terror, instead of doing it through YouTube, you mean? Or
No, I've got my chat app on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking to you, like, obviously, I'm reading the chat in StreamYard, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
you used to do it for your laptop, didn't you? Is that right?
I'm still doing it through my laptop, yeah. And they've got a different option in StreamYard now, which is brilliant for me. They do it in dark mode.
Oh, so that's better. That's
And you
better.
can see everything 100% clearer than you could before, you know?
Yeah, that's what I do with I always have like the windows in black mode now. Well, YouTube
So do I,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, I
YouTube,
can't
yeah.
see. Yeah, it hurts my eyes
Mm.
after a few hours. Terror having the white background.
That's right, yeah. You got that glare at you, and the writing's so grey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can just about distinguish the writing.
I done something yesterday, and I've never done it before. I was typing a reply in the chat box, and I don't know what I pressed, but it made it you could change how dark the colors were on the writing. I don't know
Really?
why. Yeah, luckily when I refreshed and come out and went back in, it was gone because I was typing, but I could barely see it on the screen. It was fading out. I don't know what even the
Oh,
option
right,
is.
yeah.
It had a plus and a minus next to it. Every time I read it, it had a tiny little plus and a minus, and you could make it darker or lighter. Well, I turned it right down, so I could barely see what I was typing in there. I was like, "Well, what have I done here?" I was like, "Oh my god!" Here he is.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
The house. How you doing, brother? Had a good guy online.
Well, has he been on those gaming streams again, yeah?
Yeah, we've been gaming a lot lately, me and Chris. Spent a lot of time
Right.
together, man. Yeah. He's awesome, our Chris. I've been playing on the Aussie servers, Terry, so I need a bit of a guide.
Right, yeah.
Keep getting called Canadian for some bizarre reason. I don't know what. They don't think. It's either American or Canadian. They're like, "Oh, which part of Canada do you come from?" I'm like, "I'm from Britain, mate. I'm from England." We all about.
Yeah.
Chris just laughs. Chris just laughs.
Yeah.
They're super friendly, the Aussies, man. I love gaming with the Aussies. They're super friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice to see Terry out there streaming, Chris. You're right. Yeah.
So gem me up. How's England doing in these? You say they're in the final, so how many matches they've got left?
That's it, Terry. We're in the final. Tomorrow we play Spain.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like to be fair, the way we've got there, this tournament's been terrible. I got to admit, like the quality of play, not like England's been pretty bad. I'm not going to lie to you, Terry. Like we fluked a lot of the rounds.
Well, there you go. Same as, yeah.
Well, the last round we had Netherlands, and
yeah.
we scored in the last minute. Like the game before was penalties to get through, so we fluked it. It's going to be hard against Spain. They're a bit more on form than us, to be fair. But you never know, do you?
Yeah.
Tournament, you never know. Just need a good game. That's all you need. Got some good players.
Oh yeah.
But I can't get over the hate from the media in England. Like, you know what I mean? They
But
want to get behind the team, do they?
The British media never seems to want anybody to do anything well, you know?
Exactly. Not just in football, in every sport, isn't it?
In everything, yeah.
Yeah. I know it's that as well. You get it in like Formula One, isn't it? They done it with Hamilton, didn't they?
Yeah.
Come down on him like a ton of bricks when he stopped losing. You had who was the tennis player, the one who's about to retire now? I think what his name is. He got knocked out of Wimbledon, did he? Henman? Is it?
Henman, Tim Henman,
yeah. They had him, and then there's another girl in there, the Rakakula, whatever her name is, the new one.
Yeah.
There's trouble, mate. Watch her.
Hey, darling, welcome in.
We'll take her that one. Watch her. Yeah. It's like old times, babe.
Yeah. No, that was good times on Hangouts, you know. I remember Hangouts.
Oh, I love Hangouts. So much fun on there.
Mm.
So much fun.
Yeah, people could mute each other, and that was.
And you could just join a panel like no backstage. That was quite funny.
Right. Yeah.
The thing is, you'll never get any days back, but the memories are so great, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Something I cherish. You know what I mean? To me, that's what YouTube is, Ter. I can't do nothing else but the first like couple of years being on YouTube is my favorite time. Yeah, I got to admit. It was a joy, wasn't it? It was literally a joy coming online. You couldn't wait to get online and get on with your friends and that.
Yeah, I used to get home from work in France and have a shower and get online. See who I could join on, you know?
Yeah. It was such a laugh on there. You couldn't wait to get on there, get up on there. Nowadays, like I said, like it's just so different nowadays on here.
Yeah, I'll pass your hugs to Angel, darling. Don't worry about that.
So. That's Chris. Yeah, I can't find either, Chris. This is what the other guy sent me. Like, you give me the name, but I can't find it anyway. I'm gonna check it tomorrow, mate. I ain't gonna bother today now. As soon as I find out, Chris, I'll let you know, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't call my search either for some reason.
Yeah, it was a peaceful time back then. Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot different, wasn't it? It was a hell of a lot different. The only way you can sort of like not copy it, Tara, but is to keep your own group in it. I've noticed nowadays.
Yeah.
Which is sad, really. It's sad.
Yeah, but even when you do keep your own group, the other groups talk about you anyway. So
the group thing never bothered me, Tara. That's always been a thing. Like that's just humankind, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like everyone's going to gather in their own groups, and I understand that side of it. But yeah, it's gone beyond that now, hasn't it? I don't know. That we'll chat about anyway. Really, it doesn't really affect anyone's life, does it? We're not that interested in it, to be honest. Just come on and have fun, be positive, man. That was the message from day one, wasn't it, Ter? That was what it was.
Yeah. There's far too much negativity now, David. Far too much.
Yeah, there's way too. Yeah, there's too much now, Ter. It's too much, and that's never a good thing, is it? Never a good thing.
Well, of course it's not. I mean, it's been done and it's been done before, and then everybody disappears, and they try and do it again, and then all disappear again. You know,
I guess because they know drama sells. But that ain't the best way of getting. That ain't the best way of getting views. There's a better way of getting views in drama every single time. Like having fun, more people that stick around, more people that want to come and see your show. If they're having fun, even if they're in the chat box, they're still going to have more fun, having an enjoyable few hours.
On notice, you know, they're preaching to the same people all the time. You know, you don't get anyone different on their channels. They're preaching to the same people. You know, and they're all in this little sort of enclave where they. You know, everyone's talking about the same person, and it's just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. It's carried on from day after day after day after day. You know, come on.
I get that not everyone's going to get online personality-wise. Like you know, I mean, real life terror. There's going to be people that clash.
Of course, yeah.
I know, like you're going to rub someone the wrong way sooner or later. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Personalities. Which I haven't got a problem with at the end of the day, as long as you're respectful to whoever's hosting. That's what I always found. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now you get people that work in the background on there. People don't really understand that. There's a lot of people pulling strings in the background, which annoys me.
Yeah.
I can't let things like that go. You know me, Tara. I got a mouth on me. I can't help myself. So I tend to call people out, and they don't seem to like that. But that's life. That's life. I ain't got to be loved by everyone at the end of the day. That's not what I'm here for.
Yeah, Heidi, I was saying to David earlier, I'm not really on a lot of live streams lately because too much nonsense, you know. I just don't.
Sometimes it's better avoiding it, Tara, isn't it? Sometimes it's better avoiding it.
I just sit and watch mostly the vlogs. If of course I'm not talking to Angel, which is sort of like 12, 13 hours a day when we're there. So
yeah.
Yeah, we're just chatting and discussing things and whatever, but
That's what's nice about being in a couple online, Terry. You've
Mm.
still got your private time. So
Yeah.
I feel more for the single people who are in our community. Because of course, if they're on their own, they're going to want to go and find a stream to have some fun. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Of
we all
course, yeah.
did when we all started. When you're in a
Mm.
couple, it's a lot easier. You don't need to go to YouTube. There's a million
No.
things you can do. If you're in an LDR, there's still a million things you can do together to enjoy.
Of course there is, yeah.
But then you're always going to have the negative people online that do it on purpose as well. I mean, but luckily the community know who most of the people are by now, so you just avoid them, like, I mean, the plague.
Well, that's right, yeah. They're just not worth listening to anymore, David.
No, they've been doing it for years and years, Terror. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as if we ain't sick of it already, do you know? That's true, babe, yeah. Yeah, you've got to surround yourself with good people, babe. You're exactly right there. Once that's the key to it, isn't it? Terry's always been a calm. Yeah.
Well,
apart from that one time the flat earther come out,
nearly
we
always.
That dude.
Yeah,
he was annoying, that dude.
Always. Yeah, nearly always.
You always call me down, Terry, to be honest. I'm a bit more snapper than you. Being around you was a good influence for me at the beginning. Sometimes you pull me back a bit and it's like, don't bite. And I'm like, yeah, you're right here. Like, I'm about to jump in on one here. But there was one or two that I can't help but bite. I just can't help it.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I can't. I could be playful as well. I mean, I'm just as bad as some people at the end of the day. I'll be the first one to admit that at the end of the day.
Do you know what amazes me though, David? What amazes me most is the people you would most unlikely think of liking drama love it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they jump on the bandwagon, It's unbelievable to me,
Dave told me. I think I'm burnt out, Chris, on gaming. I honestly think I'm a bit burnt out at the minute. Literally, I put so many hours in. But you are right, yeah, Tara. Like, the people that you wouldn't expect to be into, like, you could be on a show with them and you think this is a really good person. Like, they obviously got their lives together. I mean, they got no reason to go around chasing drama, but then you see them and you're like, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's odd. Is it excitement? I don't know. I guess it's the excitement of it, or I don't know. Being around it, I suppose.
Yeah, Bruce has noticed it as well, It's a bit sad, really, they just jump on this, and I just don't understand it, and they're educated people as well, they're not
They're
stupid
generally
people.
older people. They're generally like mature people, Terry, aren't they? We're not about children here. We're not about teenagers that haven't really grown up yet. We're not about full-grown adults, man. Some people act on there is like, Jesus.
Oh yeah, they're back at school in the playground,
I'm hoping they're doing it for a bit of fun online and they're not really like that in real life. That's what's scary. The fact if they are actually like that in real life as well, though, scares me the most. But no. Social skills, man. It's like some people's social skills on there are terrible, absolutely terrible.
Yep. Still, each to their own, I suppose. If that's what makes you happy.
Exactly, yeah, Terry. You're not going to be able to change it. I give up that a long time ago. You're not going to. We're not going to change people. People's going to do what they want to do, aren't they?
There's so many times I've just stayed 5 minutes in people's vlogs, and so many times I want to chat. You're talking a load of bollocks. You know what I mean?
See, you do the sensible thing, like you get that in your head, and then you drop out. Like, this is where I'm going wrong, Terry. This is where I don't drop out, and I'm like, I'm going to tell him he's speaking a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
And I just get in trouble. Then I just get worse and worse. I shouldn't do it. I know I shouldn't.
Oh dear, but there you go. That's one of those things, I suppose. Everybody's different, like we say.
Yeah, the good thing about YouTube, you learn a lesson every day. I've noticed,
Mm.
whether it's good or bad, you still learn something being
Oh
around
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah.
So like that's all I can take out of it, really.
Mhm.
Heidi's getting worse, though. She's terrible. She is trolling. Her trolling's like top level now. Terrible at it. It does
Yeah,
get a
well,
bit
Heidi,
monotonous.
Heidi, we was talking earlier about you. You when we first knew you, you had a band from YouTube. Do you remember, Heidi? And we was trying to work out what it was, but I don't
Yeah,
think you even found out what it
I
was.
think
You
she
know?
still knows now, Tara. I didn't think
Mm,
what that was actually about.
yeah.
Like, sometimes they didn't tell you, do they? They didn't actually tell you what the band's about. They
Mm,
just think you're gonna know. But then you wouldn't be asking, would you? If you didn't know what you'd done wrong, trying to find out
mm,
what you'd done wrong. Yeah, she remembers that.
yeah. I think they took offence to her walking like a duck. You know, they're waddling.
The
That was what.
waddling, I bet. Yeah, the waddling. She still does that, Tara.
Mm?
Still does that. Still waddles like a little duck.
Mm,
I think my pet hate is like you go on YouTube and you think I just want to have a chill tonight, just I mean, catch up with everyone. Not even go on a panel, Terror, but I go to a chat box and we're all having fun. You know what I mean? Like whoever's in there, we're
mm,
all having fun. Like I mean, having fun, a conversation, nothing ever nasty or anything like that. Not even banter really. And
mm.
then someone will purposely come in that chat box to troll me, which I feel bad because the host doesn't really need to deal with that.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
But like I can duck out there, but they're going to follow me around the whole internet. Wherever I go,
Mm,
they know where I go and they know the places I
yeah,
frequent.
yeah.
So I'll drop out of one and I proved it to myself a few times. I'm like, well, I'll leave here. I
Mhm.
went to Mars's, and then this other person turned up at Mars. I'm like, wow, like wow. Like, I mean, they're really following me around. Like,
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs when that happens. When you get stalked, you know, just
that's
to,
it. Yeah, sorry, the word stalk. Yeah, you are right. Sorry, yeah,
mm,
I should have said stalk. Yeah, I mean, I ain't
mm.
that famous. I shouldn't need to be stalked. But I always looked at it, Terry, like if they're picking on me, that's a good thing because I'm a big boy. I
Yeah,
can take it. It means they're not picking on someone else in the community at that time.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Mhm.
Get a drink there, Terry. You want a drink?
I was gonna say, what was that? I thought you was in the microwave there for a minute.
So, no, sorry. Yeah, I'm just charging Lippos in the background. I don't know
Oh,
if you
right.
can hear the beep or not.
Yeah.
There's a reason to troll me, Chris. We all know that. I never called myself an angel online. You know what I mean? Hands up. And I like I like to have a bit of banter, a bit of fun. You know what I mean? I don't like taking it too far though, but
No.
my downfall is when I do get in a row, I can't stop biting back. I can't
Yeah.
lose a battle. So that's a bit of a stupid way of looking at it, to be honest. I should just walk away, but
And when, what always amazes me, these people troll the internet looking for just something, just one, even if it's a three-word line,
mm-hmm.
and then they'll make a whole 1-hour live stream about it.
Yeah.
And then they say, "Oh, it doesn't bother me. I'm not bothered about it. It doesn't bother me." But they've just made a whole
terror to do that, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was on a stream last weekend. We were having fun. You know what I mean? Like the person's name didn't get put up, but I was told at the time this other person had done 5 live streams in the space that I was on this live stream. Like, how angry have you got to be, Ter, to stop and start 5 in a row, 5 live streams over so many hours? I was like,
I think, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
problems if you're doing that. Come on, there's something wrong with you. Jesus.
Mm.
Yeah, I did scold you, babe. Yeah, but it was your decision. I all said, like, your YouTube channel is yours. Like, I mean, I did that with my first channel. I deleted it, got the error off. I made a mistake. And you said you wanted to get rid of your main account, and I said, well, that's going to be a bit of a mistake. But, yeah, it's not my right to say that, is it? Whether I'm your boyfriend or not, it doesn't matter. It's your time and effort you've put into it. If you don't want it no more, some people just want a fresh start, Terry. Something with a channel.
Yeah, funny enough, me and Angel have this conversation quite a lot. She said, "Do you think is it okay if I do this on my live stream?" And I say, "Sweetie," I said, "You do anything you like. You do.
You're gonna back up anyway, ain't
You
you?
don't
You're
have
gonna
to
back
ask
up.
for my permission to do it.
Yeah,
It's
I say that.
it's your channel. If you think it's gonna help your channel, you do it. You do it. It's fine."
Yeah. Yeah, you got that trust in yourself, haven't you? At the end of the day, but that's the problem. YouTube make you like they sort of like make you second guess yourself, Tara. That's the problem with YouTube. They're not very helpful towards people who are trying to make good content. I don't believe. Like Heidi, when she done the ASMR channel, she'd always send me the video, Tara. And I'd never asked to see a video before she'd done the premiere, but she like, can you check this video? Like, I'm like, what am I checking it for? I don't understand what I'm actually. It's like, just make sure it ain't nothing you doesn't go over the top. I'm like, well, this looks fine to me, babe. You know what I mean? Just upload it. It looks fine. I can't see.
I can see the point because it's like Angel. I do appreciate that she asked me, and I suppose you appreciate that.
Of course I do.
Yeah,
of course I do. Yeah.
And, that's the way it should be, really. But to give permission is a different kettle of fish. You know what I mean? We're all adults. We can all decide what's wrong and what's right for ourselves.
Well, we're not controlling men, Tara. I mean, everyone knows that at the end of the day, man. And we know there is blokes out there that do that sort of stuff.
Oh
yeah.
I
mean, our girlfriends know we're not that sort of thing, but they is respectful. They're running it through us because they want our opinion as well, which is I understand that. I get that side of it. Just how much things have changed on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah,
it's like now you'll be a lot more careful.
So what, you're making coffee or something then, David?
Yeah, I just made a coffee, Tara.
All right.
Only because you was coughing a minute ago. I'm going to start coughing in a minute. I know it's another thing with YouTube with the report button, Tara. I don't know if you report that often. I don't know if it's that's your thing or not, but I don't generally report anything unless it's like vindictive to me and Heidi. Anything else, I let it go. I mean, there's really nothing to do. As long as there's nothing like way over the top where I think like kids shouldn't see that or whatever. But when you report stuff, nothing happens. Like literally, as if it like
I was going to say,
report that goes in a bin at YouTube. It's like nothing gets done at all. Literally,
it always surprises me with these bots. The YouTube bots can pick up an algorithm, what you've said on you, and straight away they give you a warning. Yeah, but if you complain about anybody, you never ever get a reply. You never see anything done about it.
No feedback. No feedback.
No feedback at all. No.
Which is a shame, really. It's really sad that you didn't give a bit of feedback. But when it's blatantly, obviously, like when they're calling you by your channel name and they've just done a 3-hour live stream slagging you off and your name's in the title and then you report that and you put is harassing me, all right?
Yeah.
So it's obviously harassing you because of the name. Before they can remove the video, obviously, the live, YouTube still do nothing. You think that's bizarre. Because if I went and done that, I guarantee my channel would be struck straight away in seconds. So I don't understand how they're doing it. I don't know. What's he put there?
Just change your password to was it in the bank?
I know some people who bought a channel with thousands of subs as they don't have to start with. Yeah, that's a big thing nowadays, Chris. Like they openly. I've passed some shows and it literally says in the title like you can buy subs. I'm like, wow, that's definitely breaking the rules. Yeah, terrible. Definitely breaking the rules. That is. Otherwise, we all should be able to do that at the end. Well, the point is having a number next to it, wouldn't there? At the end of the day, the point having a sub count in. Just start us off with 1 million. Be easier. I think it should go the other way, Ter. I think it should go down, not up. You shouldn't earn subs. You should lose subs.
Exactly.
You should start with 1 million. See where you are in a year. I'll be like 3 by after a year.
Yeah, well, let's be realistic. If you haven't got a copious amount of money to do big productions on YouTube, you're never gonna earn anything, you know?
No. There's always two types, and I
Yeah.
see it from both sides. Like, there's people who just wanna use YouTube for fun, They're not really interested in making any money at all. I mean, at the end of the day, then you've got the people. I understand why they want to make money. They want to, it is a hobby, but they want to make a little bit of cash from it. And they might do well out of it as well. You know what I mean? Every few months might make a couple of quid.
Yeah.
And if that pays for equipment, then good for them. I got no problem with it. They want to get a new mic, or they want to get, you know what I mean, something to help them out, new keyboard or something like that. Good for them, man. Save dipping in your own pocket. Yeah, $300. See, yes, you can make money on there if you know what you're doing. If you play the rules or play the game.
Yeah, if you play the game, yeah. Oh, my throat's terrible lately.
You got a cold at the minute, Tara?
I don't know. I've got this bit of phlegm or something in the back of my throat. I just can't get rid of it.
Oh, it ain't shifting?
No.
I get that. You still smoking, or you on the vape now, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah. On the vape.
Are you getting on with that, all right?
Not really, no. It doesn't seem to do anything apart from it's you know, that craving habit when you put something to your mouth, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I said to you before, I tried that vaping. I seen it be worse at vaping than I did smoking, to be honest. I felt rougher on it. My throat was a lot rougher.
Yeah. I've noticed over the last few years, I have to pick and choose songs with a lot lower key now, you know?
Yeah, you tend to do that, don't you? Like, your vocal range goes a little bit out, like, depending on how your throat is, like, especially with, like, smoking and that.
That's right, yeah.
I got to admit, I rarely sing now, Tara. I can't even find a song to sing anymore. Right? It feels like even though I haven't, it feels like I've sang every song in the world. You know, you get that feeling, like, even like, I'll be there and like I start panicking. I know it's my turn next, and for 3.5 minutes, I'm sweating, looking for a song to sing. And I'm going through the list on the side of the right hand side. I'm like, I've sang that.
Yeah, I know the feeling, yeah. And I think to myself, I'll have to upload something on the YouTube. So I go in my studio and I go to the search bar and I type in a song, and if it doesn't come up, I know I haven't sung it before.
That's a good way of doing it. Yeah, I didn't think about doing it that way. I think it's the algorithm. They've changed a lot about the algorithm. Where before, like, you'd sing a song and then you'd notice on, like, as you were singing the karaoke on the right hand side, there'd be other songs. You think, oh, I like that one as well. I'll do that one next. Like, you really have to look. But nowadays, like, there's nothing there. Literally nothing there.
Yeah. What I usually do is scroll down that same page, David. If you scroll down, you start getting more karaoke songs there.
Oh, is it? You just keep searching down that side, is it?
Yeah.
And of course, you've got the other side of it. Every time I sing a song, Heidi nicks it. So, I mean, when she's pinned it, she's terrible for that now, Tara. Absolutely terrible, man. Terrible. I can't bring it. I got to secretly bring out a new song now with Heidi. She knows I'm joking. Bless her. There's some great singers on there, though. I do enjoy just sitting on my panel and listen to other people, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Some of these young ladies that sing on YouTube are fantastic.
They're amazing. Yeah, they should be on a record label, Tara. They really should.
Yeah.
We met a lot of new ones through. Do you know Sis Grace? Do you know Grace Galar?
Yeah.
You know Grace, obviously. She took us to another side of YouTube that we didn't really know just for Christmas, like karaoke side. And wow, they got some singers over there, Tara. Oh my god! Oh, it's like listening to an album. Literally, like listening to an album.
It is. Yeah.
Signed. Yeah, Chris. Well, that helps, doesn't it? That helps online. It's that fear of dead air, isn't it? That's the problem with YouTube.
Yeah.
Back in the old days, you'd go up and join a Filipino. She'd be like, I'm going out shopping for 3 hours. It's like, what am I supposed to do? She didn't give him enough time to drop down. It's like, so you've got to carry on the show, haven't you? You've just got to stay there and do something.
Mm.
Our Bruce is a good singer, though, isn't he? He's a really good voice. Yeah, I like when we have Bruce up. He's got a really good voice, man. Oh, sweet babes. That is true as well. That is true. That is true. Just make you think that, doesn't it? Like when you find someone that, but it's later on in life, and you think, why didn't you need a reason why, but you think, why didn't I meet this person like 10 years ago? But there's a time and a place. It's for a reason. You don't know at the time, but later on, maybe it'll become clear.
Well,
maybe you had to go through that crap to get where, like, pay your dues a bit, Ter, I think.
Maybe
that's the way karma works, I guess, in life. Not that you've done anything bad. I don't mean like that, but with relationships.
No.
You know what I mean? Obviously, like most of them are failed if you're to the point where you're single. All right, if you've had relationships before, or not, for no fault of your own. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe it didn't work out. But then you meet someone and you think, this is the person for me. This is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. It does make you think, like, well, I went through all that. Was it to get to here? You know what I mean? Was it actually to get to here? I guess it was.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Maybe that's why Armani don't know about us anymore. We put up with him for 4 years. Maybe that was karma, and then God gave him a job. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's got a young lady now, so you know.
He has. He got an instant family, Tara, and I heard he got instant family. Got kids as well.
Right. Okay.
He's happy. I'm glad he's happy. He'll always be part of the family, Armani. Bless him. Can't take that away.
He's in the background saying, "On the beach."
Oh, no. Bless him. I mean, that's like this is singing a terrible. Well, his humor is also. He's so grown up now. It like I literally sit there beaming with pride when Armani is chatting on the panel. Not that he wasn't. I don't mean that in a bad way when we first started out. But he was really young, wasn't he, Tara? When we first started, he was really young, wasn't he? Early 20s?
Yeah.
He was early 20s, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And he was a bit wet behind the ears. Like, even though he still won't admit it now, do you know what I mean? Like, we guided him a little bit. We got to take a bit of responsibility. But I'm really proud. I'm really proud of where he is, man. I am really proud of him. Good to see.
Well, when you can sit there and take what we used to give him for an hour and 2 hours at a time, you know, and then still come out smiling and laughing.
It builds character, Tara.
Yeah, you know he's in the right
character, and like he never admit that to me that me and you helped him build character because, of course, he done it on his own as well. I would never take that away from him.
Oh,
but we done it for a reason, and it wasn't a reason to bully. It wasn't nothing to do with that. It's because we enjoyed spending so much time with Armani. That was the point of it.
Yeah, he's a nice young fella. Without a doubt.
Yeah, there's a lot of you hear all the bad about the younger generation, but they forget about all the good ones in the young generation. Our man is definitely well, he's older anyway. I mean, he's coming up to 30 soon. He'll be long now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What's he now? 28 now, isn't he?
Oh, something like that. Yeah.
8 this year he was.
Our little baby's growing up, David.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it feels like, you, Tara. That's literally what it feels like to me. But I am so proud. I got to admit, I'm so proud of him.
Anyway,
that's why he deserves happiness.
I'm going to get off and have some lunch now, David.
No worries, Ter.
Well, and thanks ever so much for coming up, keeping me company.
Oh, always, Terry. Whenever, anytime, brother. You know that. I'm sorry I took so long to get over, Terry, to be honest.
That's all right. No, it's fine.
I have to come up and sing with you and Angel soon.
Yeah.
I keep saying to catch you. We'll have to come up and do some songs with you. Have a good catch up. But thanks for having me on, Ter. Appreciate that, brother.
Cheers, David.
See you later. Weekend, all right?
And you. And thanks, darling Heidi, Chris S, Bruce. Thanks for staying here. And we'll see you all next time, yeah? Adios. Bye-bye. Baboosh.